Let me tell you a story of a young man traveling late at night down a lonely road through a dense forest. It's quiet and the moonlight can barely cut through the trees. Suddenly, he hears soft weeping. Under a giant banyan tree, he sees a woman. Her face is hidden by her long dark hair. She looks beautiful and lost. Forgetting all the old warnings about traveling at night, the man goes to her. She tells him she was abandoned by her friends and needs help getting to the next village. Her voice is hypnotic, her beauty captivating. He agrees, and then they start walking. And as they go deeper into the forest, she hums a haunting tune that seems to warp the air, making the man feel dizzy and tired. It's hypnotic. The path twists back on itself, leading them in circles. He then sees her footprints. They are reversed. And in that instant moment, that beautiful illusion shatters. The woman's head snaps up, her eyes glowing with a ferocious red light. Her face twists into a hideous mask and a terrible, rage-filled scream tears from her throat. The man is paralyzed by fear, feeling his life draining away with every second he's in her presence. He's trapped in her world. Just another victim of the Chudail was wronged in life and now seeks revenge after death. That's a story most of us must have heard in one form or the other. But wait, what if the most terrifying ghost in North Indian folklore wasn't just a spirit, but a weapon? It is time to unlock the Chudail's most terrifying secrets. Welcome to another episode of Chaturya, the Fourth Shade. I'm K. Kumar, author of 9 best-selling books, including India's Most Haunted, Daiva, Dakini, and Naaga. In today's episode, we will talk about one of the most dreaded female spirits from Indian lore, the Chudail. Before we dive into the chilling secrets of the Chudail, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you don't miss out on more deep dive into dark folklore and mythology. Across the myth-heavy landscape of South Asia, only few figures are as terrifying as the Chudail. For centuries, her name has been whispered in cautionary tales told to keep people in line and explain the unexplainable. She's a major figure in the folklore of India. A Chudail is a restless female spirit that haunts those in between places, cemeteries, solitary roads, and the deepest parts of the forest. The Chudail is believed to be a shapeshifter, but little does anyone know that the Chudail also lives in a state of duality like the Yakshis. One moment she can appear as a horribly disfigured hag with wild hair and eyes that glow with a malevolent, unnatural light. Her greatest weapon, though, is deception. She can transform into a stunningly beautiful woman, using a sad, melodic voice to lure unsuspecting men, usually travelers, into her trap. But there's always one giveaway, one surreal detail that shatters the illusion. Her feet are twisted backward, with her toes pointing behind her. It's a dead giveaway that she's not of this world, that she's undead. She does not cast any shadow and can move with eerie speed with her inverted feet. She's dangerous, at least according to her folklore. But if you only see the Chudail as a monster or as a seductive vampire, you're missing the deeper, much more tragic story. The Chudail isn't some ancient demon from hellish realms like the Valak from the Conjuring universe. No. The Chudail is believed to be the ghost of a woman who died a tragic and brutal death. Folklore across North India tells us that a woman might become a Chudail if she dies under awful circumstances, especially during childbirth, pregnancy, or from abuse at the hands of her family. Her spirit, weighed down by unfulfilled desires and a burning need for vengeance, simply refuses to move on. The Chudail's origin story is a dark reflection of society's anxieties and patriarchal pressures. In some traditions, it was believed that any woman who died an unnatural death was at risk. It was even thought that a woman who dies during Amavasi or No Moon's Night could return as a powerful Chudail. The Chudail of North Indian folklore isn't evil, but she's born because of evil. These beliefs point to a deep-seated cultural fear around female autonomy and the consequences of breaking social rules. Some may agree with this, some may not. The spirit that rises from such a death isn't just a lost soul, it's an entity of pure rage. Her main targets are often the men who caused her suffering in life. So, how does a Chudail work exactly? What terrible things does she do to men? Well, according to her folk tales, the Chudail drains her victims of their life force, leaving them withered and old in a single night. This act is symbolic. She's taking back the life and power that was once stolen from her. This shift from victim to terrifying powerful spectre is a kind of folkloric justice, a story where the oppressed return to punish the oppressor. But here's a shocking aspect that you may not have heard. In the shadowy corners of Indian folklore, legends tell of sorcerers and black magic practitioners, often called as tantrics or ojas, who didn't just fear the Chudail, they wanted to control her. These figures believed that such a powerful, vengeful spirit could be captured and bent to their will. Sorcerers were said to perform complex ceremonies to bind her spirit to an iron nail. Powerful talismans were used, not to banish her, but to enslave her. A captured Chudail was a powerful weapon. A sorcerer who managed to command her was believed to force her to curse his enemies or reveal hidden treasures. She wasn't just a ghost to run from, but a supernatural force to be coveted. Fending off a Chudail required its own strange folk remedies. Some believed that scattering mustard seeds would force her to stop and pick up every single one, buying time until sunrise. It was believed that after sunrise, Chudails cannot exist until the sun sets again. Another remedy was burning turmeric. It was a way to purify a space to keep her away. These rituals, for both control and defense, paint a picture of a world where the line between the living and the dead was terrifyingly thin. So as you can see, the Chudail is much more than just a ghost story. Like other vengeful female spirits like Dians and Yakshis, the Chudail is also a complex symbol of fury against violence and a powerful figure of vengeance. Let me know what you think in the comments. If this episode left you wanting for more, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Chaturya, the fourth stage, and hit that notification bell so you're always updated on our latest explorations of a folklore and Puranas.